welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for April the 8th through April the 14th. This is some may be a little late because there's a lot going on. And there is a lot going on astrologically this week. Now, I want to thank everyone for all the comments, the shares, the likes, and the new subscribers. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm really happy that you've stopped by, and I hope that you come back. And if you've been here before and you're returning, thank you. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of this channel. Now, these are for your sun, moon, and rising, and they are general readings for the collective. So if you would like a more personal and tailored in-depth reading for yourself, please click on this link. It'll take you to my website where you can see what readings I offer. Now, please don't assume that everything I say is meant for you, as these are general readings. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if nothing resonates, come back maybe at the end of the week and you might find something that kind of speaks to you then. Now, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell. I will be putting a video out probably this week it's about your life purpose, because I've got a lot of inquiries and questions about that. So with this, and also I just want to mention these readings come in 3 sections. There's the intro, there is the astrology horoscope section, and then the tarot reading. I will put, eventually when I get everything up, I will put the skip time stamps to, you know, especially if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising, you may not want to check out the horoscope of that particular sign, or you know, you want to skip the intro. So I'll put the timestamps where you can skip that. Everything will be in the show more section below. All the links to the other videos and everything you need will be in there. So let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your horoscope section of your reading. And I'm sorry this is late, but life happens and it was beyond my control. Anyway, so on Wednesday, we have Venus cozying up next to Neptune in your house of home and roots. So it's all about your home and roots, beautifying your home and really enjoying it. It could be as simple as painting or just adding a few beautiful artifacts, or it could be a whole remodel or renovation. Your creativity and visionary talent will turn your home into a magical wonderland. On the same day, the Sun challenges Saturn. Now, you are likely feeling ambitious and you've got that get up and go, but something is blocking you. Maybe it's your finances are such that you are restricted by the lack of funds to do what you want to do. You may be feeling older than your years and feel that you physically can't achieve your desired goals. Now, also on Wednesday, Jupiter slows down, ready to go retrograde in your sign. Don't forget that whatever you focus on expands when Jupiter is involved. So focus on abundance, darling. Now, the last aspect on Wednesday is Mercury in a beautiful relationship to Pluto. This alliance will give you a sharp mind with the ability to communicate concisely and clearly. You will be able to comprehend difficult subjects and tackle any complex puzzle or challenge. You could take on a research project, or you can get to the bottom of any challenge. I mean, literally, this is like the detective mind. Now on Friday, Mercury challenges Jupiter. Now this will make you recklessly chatty, where you could make a rash comment that offends someone. You might comment on a post or opinion or an opinion on social media which could cause drama and conflict for you. So think twice about posting or giving out your opinion. Now, a bit later on Friday, Venus aligns with Saturn. If you have a home business or you work from home, this alliance will boost your earning potential. You'll be able to foster helpful business connections with charm and integrity. Your loyalty and sense of duty will garnish trust from others. Now, on Saturday, the Sun challenges Pluto, so your strong will can make anything happen that you desire, Sagittarius. No one better get in your way, darling. This energy gives you drive and ambition. It's like taking no prisoners kind of situation. You have no qualms about expressing your beliefs. If there's underlying insecurities, you could behave in a self-centered and ego-oriented. You could be ego-oriented, leading to self-aggrandization. You are on survival mode. It'll be eat or be eaten. Now, on Sunday, the Sun trines Jupiter. All is well and wonderful in your world today. You are brimming with optimism and generosity, a far cry from yesterday. Today is all about creating fun and seeing the beauty in everything. Sagittarius, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading, your tarot card section of your reading. Now, I have already shuffled these cards. 3 cards for Sagittarius. Please, what wonderful blessings, guidance and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for this week? 2 more cards. Oh, wow, 2 more cards. They fell out. That's it. No second guessing, Mary. Okay, we have 3 cards there. Let's go to your clarifying cards. They've already been shuffled. Please clarify. Oh, wow. Okay. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius for this coming week. Wonderful guidance, blessings. Okay, and please clarify the Chariot. Okay, here we go, darling. Let's go to your card, Sagittarius. Okay, the first card you have is the World. Clarifying that is the 3 of Swords. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Tower. The next card is the Chariot, and clarifying the Chariot is the Justice card. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, the first card out for you is the World, darling. The World comes up when there's change, when change is happening, and it's change. Look, you'll get to, this is telling you that you're at a point in your life where you can change the trajectory of your life. You can go in a completely different direction. This is saying that the universe will support you in this direction. It's like you've got all this life experience and you've been around the block or 2, right? You've been around, and you can do the same old thing and get the same old results, or you can really kind of break away and do something completely different, like your life purpose. Sometimes this is like a life purpose thing, right? And I'm not saying do it full time. You know, you've got to build your life purpose up, you know, so that it can support you. But, and you know, start it, right? Start something. Now, clarifying this is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is pain. It's an old pain. What I'm getting for you with this, look, the Three of Swords, first of all, the swords are intellect, right? And Sagittarius, this is a pain. Actually, I think you've got in your horoscope, it's about home and the roots. This is this is childhood pain. This is childhood pain that situations or people can stimulate, and most of the time, if we don't have some self-awareness, we blame that person or that situation for the pain we're going through. But really what they've done is they've pushed a button that's released this old pain, right, from childhood. So when you do some soul searching, this is what Eckhart Tolle, who wrote the New Earth Awakening and the Power of Now, he talks about this as being the pain body. And we recreate the pain body in our relationships, like we choose the same unavailable partners, perhaps, you know, or abusive partners, you know, whatever it is, or people who are unavailable, emotionally unavailable. Perhaps one of our parents were emotionally unavailable. Whatever this pain is, it's a deep-rooted pain, and it's a pain that we kind of avoid. And we've avoided it from childhood, right? Because that's a survival technique. But then usually around your 30s, mid-30s, this comes raging back. And then we feel it. Now, and it's so painful, sometimes we can't handle it or deal with it. Now, what people don't realize is that the pain is in avoiding this. So you actually perpetuate the pain by not addressing it. And people think it's too big to address, but what they don't realize is they make it bigger and bigger and bigger by not addressing it. And then, you know, these unhealthy behaviors that take you back to this pain. So I say all that to say that the world is coming in to take you in a different direction. Now, sometimes we can identify with this pain. The only way for this pain to dissipate or to go away is by taking it in, feeling it, owning it, looking at it, crying it out, making sense of it, and then releasing it so that you don't have to repeat the same old stuff again and again. So for some of you, I think this is probably not a call to your life purpose, but this is a call to personal growth, to deal with this pain once and for all, because you will feel this heavy duty pain if you just keep avoiding it. So here you've got the world, right, and the universe and God is telling you that, you know, it's time to do things in a different way, to go in a different direction, so that you don't create the pain body all over again, that you're not constantly feeling this pain. Because, you know, we will be in a cycle of creating this pain over and over and over again. It's time to address this pain and to move forward in a different way. Because your life could be so much more fulfilling. Now, the next card you have is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is, you know, look, he's the champion for justice. He's fast energy. He comes in and he will chop you down, and, you know, as soon as look at you, if he thinks you're doing something wrong, he's very righteous, right? But he's very quick to judge. So this is saying don't judge quickly. And don't, you know, like when you're, you know, it said in your horoscope that you could be chatty someday and say something that could offend someone. I am getting that this is kind of, this could be some kind of decision that's coming down for you, for some of you. This is like a legal decision or some kind of arbitrary decision that's going to change your life, I think. And it's kind of going to come in kind of fast, and you've got the Tower. Something needs to be removed. I feel that this judgment is coming down, and whatever's being removed is for the best. And maybe it's this pain, maybe it's a person that's caused this pain, constantly causes this pain. Maybe it's a situation, a job, a house, a country, a home. Whatever it is, there is something has to be removed. It's got to go. Look, the Tower isn't it's not a great, nobody likes the Tower. Trust me, I've had the Tower a million times. Nobody likes the Tower because usually the pain from the Tower is that you've held on to something way too long, and it's being taken away, and that's the pain. It's like holding on to something. You create the pain by holding on instead of allowing it to leave, right? But there's a judgment coming down, and this means that you're going to lose this anyway it's going. So acceptance of that change is what you may need to do. Now, the next card is the Chariot. This is more fast energy, and this is about opposing forces, right? Opposing energies, and it's about being laser focused. And this is coming through a journey triumphantly. This is ultimately triumphantly. It's been a difficult, it'll be a difficult journey if you're not even on it. This is, oh look, you've got the Justice card. There is something happening for you. Ultimately, and it's all about karma too, Sagittarius. So whatever, however you have behaved is how this will play out for you. Now, the Chariot, this is about really working hard and focusing and getting through a journey, right? A difficult journey, and coming out triumphantly. But this is saying don't stop, keep going, right? And you've got the Justice card, and the Justice card is about doing the right thing for the right reasons. It's about balance. And I feel that this, okay, so this is definitely, if you have a litigation coming down, it's going to work to your benefit. Whether you lose it or not, it's ultimately going to be for the best, right? Because when I pick these two cards up, I think that, you know, you are losing something, but this could be the it's almost like the savageness of something being taken away, and it being kind of, I'm getting like ripped away, right? Because you didn't let it go. And so it's time for this to go. It's actually probably a lot more stressful than it's worth, right? But the good news is that this is a difficult journey. It's been very hard for you, Sagittarius, but you're going to be triumphant. It is however the chips lay, it's going to be for the best. I think you really need to address this. This has got to go. This is for sure has to go. And the only way this can go is by addressing it. And you know, you can write it. I always say write this story down. Write every detail down. When you organize it and you put it on paper, it's almost freeing. It's like a weight lifted off your mind, because you go through the feelings as you're writing it, and then you read it and go through the feelings again, and then you can release it and no longer be identified with that pain or that story. You know, you can change a storyline, darling. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell, because I will be putting out the video this week of your life purpose. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.